everyone from the Choose to Move. My name is Alexandra Kukak. I'm an exercise physiologist and a researcher in this group. And today we're going to be working on our Fab 50s, over 50. Today these exercises are going to be a little bit of everything, some balance, some strength, some coordination. So let's get started. The first one, you can either use the back of a sturdy chair like this, and we're going to extend our leg up. Now, for me, I'm quite tall and I feel like I'm going to lean down. So I've found that this windowsill suits me better. So the first one is kicking our leg behind us. Now have a look how I'm trying to bring it right up. The muscles I'm trying to work are your hamstrings. So we're trying to get the back of the legs firing up. By working through those kicks, we're going to think about also standing on one leg. So it's very good for balance. I want you to pull your tummy in so you're working through your core as well. So if you were doing it on your windowsill, you'd be looking forward. I'm just looking over at you so I can see how you're going, and we're kicking up. That's our first one. Now, as you get better, you might not hold on as tight. You might only use one hand, or maybe even just a couple of fingers. All right, that's our exercise number one. Exercise number two is an excellent exercise for your legs. It's very good for strength. It's called a lunge. Now, I'm going to do it sideways so you can see me. All I want you to aim for is pressing one foot back. So I'll make sure I've got enough room here. And we're going to try and bend both our knees. Can you see? And then stretch back up. You can come forward and alternate. Come down, bend both your knees, and then come back. Now, this is a very good exercise for strength. However, it's a little bit of a difficult one for knees. So if you've got bad knees, you don't have to do this one. I'd rather you go back to the sitting and standing on your chair. Okay, this one is a little bit tougher on the knees, but it's great for balance. It's great for coordination. You've got to have those peripherals, ready to go. Don't want to fall over, okay? And you can always use a chair to hold on. Everything can always be held on to because you want to set yourself up for success. Okay, that's our first two. The next exercise, we're going to stand back with our chair or with our windowsill if you like to do it like this. And we're going to do our kickbacks. Now this is called a standing hip extension. And our goal is to do a straight leg kickback. Different to exercise number one where we did a kick up. Okay, so it's a kickback. What we're doing is getting our strength of our hip, and we're also standing on that single leg. Very important for balance. You want to keep your body straight, you want to keep your abs on strong, and always breathe. 10 on each leg. I haven't been telling you how many to do, but let's aim for 10 on each leg, okay? So we're kicking back. Remember, if you don't have a bench or a chair, or a windowsill, you can do it with the chair. Make sure your chair is sturdy. And we're kicking back that way. Continuing on with the legs, we're going to now do one which is a little bit more challenging on the balance, and you have to think standing up nice and tall from the crown of your head. Make sure you can see it. So this one is going to do adduction over our body. So we start there and we're going to bring our leg over. So we're going to try and kick it over our body. It does mean that our center of balance becomes a little bit challenged, so it's a lot to do with our balance, it's a lot to do with our strength because we've got to hold our body on one leg, and it's also going to be great for coordination, so pulling that leg right over, whereas compared to what we've done before, usually it's a kick out, okay? So this one we're going to try and pull over, and of course you've got to do the other side, so tuck it over, we bring it over the other body, over the other leg, bring it up. So those couple exercises, I always want you to feel that if you're feeling like something is hurting or doesn't feel right, please stop. You're in charge of your body. These are just examples of great challenge for your core, for your strength, and for your balance. Now, we've got some more exercises to go. I'm going to add in some upper body. Oh, we still have one more standing. I'm just getting ahead of myself because I'm excited for the upper body ones. All right, so this heel stand is going to improve our balance. So still on the balancing and strengthening wise, we're going to start holding on to it and we're going to try and go onto our heels. Wow. And come back. So standing up and trying to go back onto our heels. Other weeks I've told you to go up onto your tippy toes. So this is the exact opposite. We're trying to get up onto our heels Now see how that chair's a little bit low for me? I prefer to do it over here where I can stay nice and tall. So you're tucking up onto your heels. Absolutely, really fantastic for a stretch through your calves. It's going to work the front of the legs, and it's also going to work our balance, okay? Once you get good at this one, you might only want to hold on with one hand, if you can. Okay, now it's time for some upper body. Let's do this one. Now, anyone who's got sore shoulders, please do this gently and carefully, and if it's not for you, we'll leave it for next time. But if you can give it a go, let's do it. We're going to find a wall. We're going to put our hands out against the wall. Can you see me? Yes. And we're going to crawl our fingers up the wall. Now you can decide how high you can go, and then you're going to crawl them back down. Let's try again. Always want to aim for 10. And we're crawling up. It's called the finger walk, and then we come down. It's going to strengthen our upper body. Just holding our own arm weight is going to give us strength because, well, how much do our arms weigh? I don't know, 5 or 10 kilos? How good's that? So focusing on crawling or walking your fingers up the wall and then coming back down. Repeat 10 times. From here, I'm just going to do a bit more. There's another leg exercises. We'll just go to that one and then we'll finish on the arms. We're going to come down to our chair now, and this is called a knee extension. So, should I do it sideways? Yes, I should. All right, we're sitting on our chair, we feel safe on our chair, and now we're going to do an extension through our leg. What muscles we're working on now are those quad muscles, the muscles of the front of our leg. So really extending and coming down. I like to get my clients to put their hands on there, feel the muscles working. So I want you to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. If you can sit up straight, if you have to sit back into the chair, that's okay, but the more you sit up straight, the more the core works. So let's try and aim for that. So kicking out, aiming for 10 on one side, swap to the other leg, extend. I'm just running through these so you can take your time to do each one. I just want to make sure that I give you a good explanation of every single exercise. So 10 on each side. Okay, back to the upper body, the ones I'm excited about. So now what I want is an elbow curl. So we're just going to have our arms out and we're going to tuck in. Okay, so this is getting the range of movement through our elbows. It's also going to work our biceps. Now this muscle is an important one because every day we're going to lift something out. We might be lifting some groceries out of the car. We might be carrying something up the stairs. So you need to have strong muscles to lift. This is our lifting muscles. So they're going to be ones we need to work on. And you're just pulling yourself up like that. You can imagine you've got some weights. And maybe when these get a little bit easier, you can add in some small weights to hold on to. I know we've talked about in the past that even just holding a bottle of water in each arm can be a good challenge. Or a carton of milk. Depends what you've got at home, okay? Okay, the next one I want you to do it, and remember, always listen to your body. If anyone's got sore shoulders, this one might be a bit challenging. We're going to bring our arms out like goalposts, and we're going to try and reach up and reach down. You know what? I'm going to sit here so you can see me better. You can do this one sitting or standing. So you're going to reach up and reach down. This is an excellent one for shoulder strength, shoulder mobility. So if anyone feels like they're getting a little bit less flexible through their upper body, maybe you feel like you're not moving it, so you're losing it. Well, by adding in this nice mobility movement, you are strengthening, but you're also getting that movement back. So it's a really handy one for anyone who's starting to feel like they're getting a little bit of bad posture. This is an excellent posture exercise. So we're just going up and down. And of course, my goal is to aim for 10 of those. Now, once you've completed all those wonderful exercises, I would love you to do them again, maybe 2 or 3 times in one go. And if there's a couple you need to replace or just move today, that's absolutely fine, because I just want to make sure that you're getting your movement in and feeling strong and healthy. So well done today, and I'll come back next time with some more exercises for you. And don't forget, drink lots of water.